I mean? Then we put it out. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Jay Real at The Real Hip Hop Show, where hip hop is everything and everything is hip hop. Man, y'all already know what it is. Man, it's your boy Jay Real, man. Late night set. Well, it ain't really late night, but it's Saturday night. You know what I mean? Got a lot to talk about tonight, man. A lot of things been going on in hip hop, man. What y'all want to talk about, man? We're gonna talk about the Nicki and Cardi fight. Funny, okay? We're gonna talk about Eminem and the MGK joint. That's gonna be crazy. Also, you know what I mean, y'all already know, you know what I mean, we lost one of our hip-hop artists, you know what I mean, so rest in peace to Mac Miller, you know what I mean, you already know how it go, man, rest in peace to Mac Miller, man. So those that didn't know who he was or whatever, man, y'all go check his music out, and I hate to say that, I hate when people go check people out after they die, you know what I mean, because it's like, damn, you know what I mean, he was dope, or whatever the case is, you know what I mean, but that's just how it goes, I guess, but rest in peace Mac Miller, man. So you know, already know, man, the hip-hop community mourns for that, you know what I mean? It's real. But like I said, man, it's your boy Jay Real, man. We gonna get right into everything. Man, it's been a lot going on in hip-hop, man. Y'all gotta hit me up, man. Like, comment, like, we gonna talk about this tonight, boy. Let's get right into it, man. So, apparently, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B got into a scuffle. I wouldn't even call that a fight. That was more of a bitch. You know how y'all do. I don't want to say, I'm not trying to be like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj got into it. I don't want to lie and say where they were or whatever, but they got into a little scuffle because, from my understanding, somebody commented on Cardi B's Instagram or whatever and was like, yo, you don't need to be worried about the drama or something like that. You need to just take care of your child, be a mother to your child, and this, that, and the other. And from my understanding, Nicki Minaj went and liked it. So Cardi B's like, okay, bitch, you trying to be funny. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know what I mean? But we all know this kind of been building up for months. Like, people been trying to, like, get them to beef, I guess, if people been trying to get them to beef. Because, you know, they're the top two females in the game right now, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, they kind of got into a little scuffle. And Nicki Minaj, security, you know what I'm saying, elbowed Cardi B, like, bow, you know what I mean? Got her up out of there, you know what I mean? Left a little knot on her head. And everybody's like, oh, man, not today. I'm like, wow. So, you know, everybody been talking about that. But like we said, man, that's kind of been going on for a minute. You know what I mean? Like, little slick disses here and there and little slick stuff that been said back and forth. And then Cardi B was like, Nicki Minaj trying to blackball her and telling people not to work with her and, you know, all kinds of crazy shit. And I'm just like, damn, for real? So, you know, but I feel that if she was really, like, trying to be disrespectful towards, like, her seed, I mean, you got to ride for that. You know what I mean? You got to ride for that. I don't care what none of y'all say. Y'all already know, especially if you a parent. If somebody say anything, or you, even if you feel like they said something out the way about your child, you gonna punch him in the face or try to punch him in the face too. You know what I mean? Now, my homeboy Ramel says just publicity. What y'all think? Because you know how these artists are, man. The game is so fake now. You know what I mean? With everybody just want to stay relevant and try to, well, start drama because that's what sells. You know what I'm saying? And to make people listen to him even more. And we all know about how Nicki, you know what I'm saying, was getting into it with Travis Scott because he sold more than she did. And she's mad, talking about, well, it's only because you're baby mama and the baby and all this kind of crazy shit. And I'm like, damn, shorty, you just mad at everybody. I don't get it. You know what I mean? A lot of crazy shit been going on in hip hop, man. Oh, and did y'all hear about Mary J. Blige and Faith were fighting at P. Diddy party? What's up with that shit? That's funny because y'all like 50 years old. What the hell y'all fighting over? Like, seriously, what the hell are y'all fighting for? But I don't know, man. Like I said, man, you got people saying it's a publicity stunt. You got people saying that, nah, this is real beef. I don't know, man. Like I said, man, the rap game's so phony right now, man. I don't know what the hell going on. But like I said, you know, anybody want to hit me up, man, y'all can hit me up anytime tonight on this one because, like, it ain't no, like, disrupting anything because we just talking, so we going to talk about it. 919-335-3988. that's in the description. 919-335-3988, man. Ronnie 2 Real, what's good, bro? Appreciate you for tuning in, man. That's my dude right there. But hit me up, yo, 919-335-3988. Let's talk about it, man. Y'all already know what it is. I've actually been trying to name this segment. I don't know what I want to name it. So maybe y'all can give me some ideas, man. Let's talk about it. I don't know. My name is Let's Talk About It. I don't know. Whatever y'all think, man. I'll kind of let y'all do that. Let y'all be a part of that right there, man. But, so like I said, so they've been beefing on the low, which we all know. They've been talking this little slick shit back and forth. You know what I mean? It's actually kind of like how Nas and Jay was doing for years. Back and forth, little subliminal shit. You know what I mean? And that you know what you talking about, he know what you talking about, and all that kind of shit like that. That's what's been going on with them. So, what up, Mark? What's good? But, it's crazy, man, because I'm like, yo, why the females can't get along? It ain't but so many of y'all in the game as is. I don't really think y'all need to be out here fighting. But at the same time, hey, if she said something about your baby, man, you gotta let her have it. Fuck that. That's real. Peanut, what's good? My nigga Trippy, what's happening, cuz? But, it's real, man. Like I said, man, like, you can't be out here talking about people's kids, man. I don't give a damn how it goes down. Don't talk about nobody's kids, man, because that's going to get you punched in the face, or at least somebody going to try to punch you in the face, you know what I mean? But, yeah, man, so that's what's going on with that. What else? If I'm missing anything, comment and let me know if I'm missing anything that I need to be talking about that's also been going on. Yeah, Cardi B is kind of ratchet. Nah, she is ratchet. Fuck that. She be doing like mad bugged out shit, and then when everybody get on her about it, like, yo, you ratchet, shorty, or you doing foolish shit, she be all like, fuck that, I'm gonna do what I wanna do. Y'all just mad cause I made it. Ain't nobody mad that you made it. We looking at you like, yo, you made it, bitch, calm down. You know what I mean? What you so mad for? Like, you really, let's keep it real. You made it because you've been acting like a fool. So I guess you gotta keep acting like a fool to stay relevant. I don't know, man. Let your music speak. I mean, you selling, so I can't say that your music ain't speaking, because y'all love to say that numbers don't lie, so I guess the numbers ain't lying. But whatever. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I seen that that Gully TV Haitian Jack joint. I don't know if y'all seen that, the Gully TV joint by Haitian Jack. You know, to those who don't know who Haitian Jack is or was or is, he was like a big time player back in the days, you know, like 80s, 90s. You know what I mean? He's one of the guys that Tupac dissed, you know what I'm saying, back in the days or whatever, said he was a snitch. He was a real street nigga that, you know, I think had a lot of love from a lot of people, but had a lot of hate from a lot of people. And he's kind of been talking about what went on with Pop, what went on with him and certain other guys. And he's letting people know, like, yo, I'm out here. So if y'all want it, you know what I'm saying, come holler at me, but y'all don't want no problems. Haitian Jack ain't playing, man. He an OG. Like, whether you agree with him or not, man, he's still an OG out here, you know what I mean? But I don't know. He's saying he ain't had nothing to do with Tupac getting shot. What y'all think? I don't know, because I heard it was Jimmy Henchman that got Tupac shot in Quad Studios back in 94. Was it 94? Yeah, November 94, when Pac got shot in Quad Studios. But, you know, people were saying Haitian Jack had something to do with it. But, yo, like I said, yo, check that joint out. I think that joint was kind of, I watched it. I was like, wow. Because he got, like, sent back to where he's from. I think it's Cuba or some shit. Puerto Rico, Cuba. Ain't that like the same shit? I don't know. But anyway, like I was saying, man, so, you know, he was down there talking about, you know what I'm saying, what's been going on. And that nigga living really lavish. So he got paper. We know that that's a fact, that he got bread out here, you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Hit me up, man. Y'all can talk about Haitian Jack, talk about the Nicki Minaj, Cardi B beef. And like I said, Mary J. Blige and Faith Evans. What the fuck is y'all fighting for? I don't get it. And then my homeboy CJ said Tupac shot himself. I want, like, I've been hearing people saying that a lot, man, but I want the proof on that. There ain't no proof that Tupac shot himself. There ain't no proof that they shot him either, but he shot himself trying to pull out a gun. Who said that? What's that bitch ass nigga Funk Flex? First of all, nigga, you ain't say none of this shit when Pac was alive. Matter of fact, a lot of y'all didn't say none of this stupid shit when Tupac was alive. So why the fuck you want to say it now? I feel like that's corny as shit, because September 13th, Tupac could be dead, what, 22 years? Come on, man. 22 years this man been dead, and now you want to talk about so-and-so happened for real, and this what really happened. Why you bitch ass niggas won't saying that shit when that man was alive, man? I feel like you a fuck ass guy. If you go out here talking about dead niggas when you know they can't defend themselves, that's sucker shit. I don't give a fuck if he shot himself or not. The man ain't here to defend himself. Let that man rest. Let that man be great as he is and was or whatever, man. So that's sucker shit. There ain't no proof that he shot himself, so whatever. Now, man, dude that was in the elevator verified it. What dude? I ain't never seen that shit. And how can he verify it? So it's still his word against the dead man's. See? It's still his word against the dead man's. So regardless, you know what I'm saying? How you know they ain't pay him to say that? Like, look, man, just say he shot himself. Because we trying our best to, like, you know, fuck Tupac character up. I don't know. Yeah, I got on a Tupac shirt. I'm a Tupac fan. You damn right I'm going to defend Pac. Fuck y'all. But I'm just saying at the same time, man. Shout out to the homie It's Ray just tuned in. What's good, my guy? You already know. It's your boy Jay Real at the Real Hip Hop Show. Chia. But like I was saying, man, I want to talk about Faith and Mary J for a second. I keep touching on it, but I want to go into that. Does anybody know what the fuck they was fighting for? Or if they was really fighting? You know how that goes. But what the fuck are y'all fighting for? Like, for real. Like, somebody must have said something out the way about something. I don't know, because, you know, they was both up under Diddy at one time. Or Puff Daddy. You got to be an old head to know who Puff Daddy was. So y'all know P. Diddy. We know Puff Daddy. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's funny to me because I'm like, old as y'all is? I'm not saying old people can't get into it. You know what I mean? But, because I know some people right now that's 60 years old that are still off on your ass. So, you know. But anybody know about that, please hit me up, 919-335-3988. That's 919-335-3988. Hit me up about that, man, because I don't get it, why they was fighting, if they was even really fighting at all. But, you know, I guess that's just, I don't know, crazy. Now, let's get into because I ain't going to be here long tonight. I'm just trying to jump in, talk about a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just jumping back and forth and back. So that's how this is pretty much going to go tonight. Seeing as that I'm talking to my damn self, like I said, hit me up, 919-335-3988, 919-335-3988, and we can talk about it. Let's talk about it. Say your, you know what I mean? Speak your opinion, say your piece. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in, everybody that's listening or whatever. But like I was saying, we got one. Let's see what this is right fast, y'all. Make sure we on.
You.
What's good?
What up, bro? You know who this is, man. It's
Already know. What's good, my guy? I knew you was gonna hit me up, man. If don't nobody call me,
of
my homeboy
course.
CJ gonna call me, damn it.
Hey, man, I feel bad that I'm not there with you, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be there with you, kid.
It's all good, man. That's coming, though. I just jumped up here and just wanted to talk about it because so much shit been going on and everybody been talking about it. So I'm like, why not talk about it?
Exactly, man. But the reason I'm calling, the main reason I'm calling, because I want to get into the Eminem.
You want to get into what now?
I want to get into Eminem real quick.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get right into that. Let's go into it then.
Let's get into M. I think we all, as real hip-hop fans, should stand up and give Joe Budden a fucking standing ovation.
Thank you. Because I agree with Joe Budden like a motherfucker, but go ahead.
1,000%. It's shit I've been saying for years, even though some people may disagree.
Right.
Eminem is the most overrated MC ever.
Ever, in my opinion.
Ever.
Also, yes. Everybody on Slaughterhouse is doper than Eminem, yo, for real. Everybody. Well, that was on Slaughterhouse, because Slaughterhouse doesn't exist anymore, but you know what I mean.
Right. Yeah, exactly, man. I think that Joe Budden shed a lot of light on a lot of shit. Well, let's start over.
Okay.
Because I don't want to disrespect the Eminem fans. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Eminem is a hell of a rapper. By no stretch of measure are we saying he's garbage. The dude can put words together. His mechanics are impeccable. And in that sense, he's one of the best that has ever done it.
Right.
Now we got that out the way.
Right.
Let's talk about the catalog of music.
Okay.
Now, from my era, which I'm a little older, I just turned 40.
Right.
I look at hip hop from a different perspective. Back in the times in the 80s and 90s, your albums were everything.
True.
That cemented your legacy, how dope your albums were.
True.
Rakim got multiple classics. Big Daddy Kane got multiple classics. Biggie got a couple of classics. Jay-Z got, with an S, classics.
True.
Who really compares Eminem's albums to those guys?
I know I don't.
I don't.
I know I don't.
And it's too silly to even really do it. Like if you was doing a countdown, like if we did a countdown, which we should do one day, of like the 100 greatest hip hop albums.
We're gonna do that. Thanks for saying it. We're gonna do that.
I can almost name at least 50 albums before I even get to him. Period.
Which album? Which Eminem album you talking about though? I'm asking.
Well, for me, I would say I felt him on the Marshall Mathers LP. I feel like that's his best work.
Yeah, that's all I'm about to say. That's considered like his best album, right?
To me, it's his best, and it's not even close.
Yeah.
That was his, his second, while he was signed. It was like, he got the Infinite joint, which was like some underground shit.
Right.
Then he had the Slim Shady EP, the Slim Shady LP, and then the Marshall Mathers LP.
Yeah.
That was the one that had a stand and all that shit up there.
Yeah.
And I felt him on that. Like, as somebody who wasn't a fan of his music, when I listened to that shit, I was like, yo, this shit right here, it's kind of wavy. Like,
he was going in on
I felt him. The production.
He was going in on that album.
That. Everything else is mediocre.
I mean, it's real.
In my opinion.
Like, okay, this is what get me about, like, Eminem fans. First of all, I need a lot of them to understand. Eminem, especially when he first came out, and still to this day, if you listen to a lot of his shit, Eminem makes and made alternative hip hop. Go listen to "Hi, my name is." That's alternative hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
So, like, when they be saying like he one of the greats, I'm sorry, man. To me, you can't. Come on.
Yeah, it's just. I think they're basing that on, this is my theory. 50 Cent was the hottest rapper in the game at one point. And 50 said, at the height of his powers, said Eminem is the greatest ever. At the height of his power. And I think a lot of people took that and ran with it. You know what I mean? I be having conversations with dudes who be on that Eminem bandwagon, and I be like, man, when the fuck is the last time you listen to him? I ain't never rolled up on you and you was playing some fucking Eminem.
Never. You know what? You know what? It's so funny that you say that, because I was just having the same conversation with my homeboy the other day. I ain't never ever got in a car with nobody, ever really heard anybody riding through. You don't never hear nobody bumping Eminem, but when you go out here and say something about Eminem, all of a sudden they all the biggest Eminem fans. I'm like, yo, I ain't never heard you play this nigga's music.
Yo, everybody jumped to his defense. I've been saying that shit for many years. Like, yo, what the hell? What? I asked my man one time, I said, yo, who do you listen to more? Do you listen to 50 Cent more or you listen to Eminem? And he said 50 Cent.
Right.
So I said, well, if you listen to 50 Cent more, how's Eminem greater? Man, he just is. Like, he don't even have a proper explanation.
You gotta give an explanation. You gotta give an explanation. If you feel like he's the greatest, in anybody's opinion, if you feel like Eminem is the greatest rapper ever, you gotta explain how he's the greatest rapper ever. You got to.
You right, bro, because that shit just be blowing me.
And
that's why I was so impressed with the Joe Budden, because he broke the whole thing down.
Yeah, because he let us know what was going on behind the scenes that we didn't know about. You know what I mean? But let's take the fact that Eminem is white let's take that out the equation. Because, you know, people be like, oh, Jay, you don't like him because he's white. Bullshit. That has nothing to do with it.
Absolutely nothing.
I know for a fact it ain't got nothing to do with it, because one of my favorite genres of music I ain't talking about hip hop. One of my favorite genres of music is alternative rock. And that's real. I love alternative rock and roll. So you can't tell me I don't like somebody because they white. I listen to a lot of white artists. A lot. I can name some white artists on the show right now. They be like, oh, who is that, Jay? But you gonna tell me I don't like Eminem because he's white. You feel me? You feel me?
No doubt. No doubt. I'm with you on that, man. It ain't like, to me, white ain't got nothing to do with it. It's more his catalog just doesn't measure up to the rest of it. And it doesn't even matter how many records he sold. Like, I understand he's the biggest selling hip hop artist ever. But he's supposed to be.
Facts.
He's supposed to be.
Even my homegirl, Alana commented on the live joint. She said she got respect for Eminem, but he ain't the greatest. Mind you, and I'm just gonna put it out there, she white. You feel me? So now what?
Mm-hmm.
The white person say he ain't the greatest. Now what?
Hey.
I'm just saying.
I can't, like, because I'm on the phone with you, I can't read the comments. But
yeah, I know. You'll see it.
We in the same. We have that understanding. Like, to me, it just doesn't. For somebody to be the GOAT, like, first of all, in my opinion, there is no one GOAT. You understand what I'm saying? For me, it's about like 20, 30 motherfuckers who I feel like if you say their name, I'm not gonna put up an argument with you about them being the GOAT. I don't think. That's just opinion. Right. But it's like 20 to 30 people who are worthy of the title.
True.
That's true. Eminem is not one of those people.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Would you put Eminem in your top 20?
Absolutely not.
Me neither. Okay, I thought it was just me. Okay, now let me ask you this. Eminem versus MGK. I need y'all to comment on this. But Eminem versus MGK, what you think?
I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm not really a MGK fan.
Me neither.
But I would say this: he smacked him. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
he ate that nigga.
And he smacked him. He hit him with a smack. And I said it the whole time. Eminem is not built for that because, okay, this was years ago when he was battle rapping. Eminem been, like Joe Budden said, in a cocoon for the last 20 years, man. Like, he's been protected, and ain't nobody really got at him.
Because he ain't battled nobody. Mariah Carey, I think like Elton John.
Was it Benzino? I think Benzino, him and Benzino had a...
Yeah, Everlast. Like, you battling, and I hate to be disrespectful, but at the same time, as far as hip-hop goes, you battling bitch-ass people. You ain't went up against nobody real. I'm just being honest. Eminem has not.
And one thing that hurts is, I think, like I said, like I posted one day, I said the only way he got a chance at winning in this battle against MGK is he got to do something acapella. He can't pick beats, period. So even if his bars are impeccable, the beat will probably make you feel like you don't want to hear the song no more.
True.
His production is terrible, which I love when Joe Budden pointed that out as well. Like, his production is ass. Like, he started producing his own shit, and it's terrible.
Yeah.
So when you listen to a diss record, the greatest diss records all had beats that you liked, or you found that was kind of dope.
Yeah.
So for Eminem to get off on MGK, he would have to do an acapella, probably.
Yeah. Because MGK went in, I'm sorry, y'all, but it's like, okay, it's like I was telling my homeboy the other day when we was talking about the same thing. You remember when Cannabis went against LL?
Yeah.
And everybody just said LL won? I feel like
that was bullshit.
Right. I feel like they only said LL won because he was the vet. Like they doing Eminem, he's the vet. Like they just giving it to the vet automatically. You can't do that. I'm sorry.
Facts.
If you lost, you lost. I'm sorry, bro. You lost. Take your L and keep it moving, B.
Facts. They even getting at Joe Budden. I be sitting back watching this shit, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, let's state the facts. Fact number one, Joe Budden when this is when he was on Complex, right? He said he did an album review on Eminem's last album. Yeah. And he said that the album wasn't dope. He didn't say it in a disrespectful way or whatever. He just was like, I'm not feeling it. Yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As most people did. Anybody who heard the album, I know when I heard it, I was like, man, this shit garbage, as usual.
Right.
I don't even want to hear no
I
more.
didn't even
You know what I
listen to
mean?
it. I still haven't listened to it. I'm gonna keep it real.
Well, I try to listen, and I did. I tried to listen to it, but when I got halfway through it, I'm like, man, this shit is terrible, man. Like, I can't take no more. His fans even say that the album is terrible. His own fans say the album was terrible.
Right.
So this makes Eminem, he's feeling some type of way. So he decides to diss Joe Budden on this new album. And this new album is not terrible. I'll be the first one to say it.
From what I hear.
It's better than the last one, but by
still
no
haven't heard
stretch
this
or measure, that shit is not no classic.
No.
It's not no classic.
No.
It's they praising it because it's better than the last one, but it's not classic.
Fact.
It's okay.
Fact. Speaking of which, speaking of classic, speaking of GOAT, I want your opinion on this because, like I said, man, I be by myself when I be talking about this shit, man. When I be talking to people, they be acting like, "Oh, Jay, you tripping." Now that I got somebody that can talk about it with me, right? I think that first of all, people use that word GOAT and that word classic like it's just so fucking easy and legendary.
Way too loose.
Yeah,
way too loose.
They use it too loosely. Now, in your opinion, what makes an album a classic? I know my opinion. I'll tell you mine. But in your opinion, what makes an album a classic?
Okay, for me, the first thing that catches my ear is your production, right?
Okay.
The production is first and foremost to me. Just yesterday, me and my man Alvin was talking, and I said I would rather hear a whack rapper over dope production than a dope rapper over garbage production. But that's just my preference.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's just my preference. The beat grabs me first. There have been most MC. I probably can name MCs that I can listen to that are dope. Like take a Razzcast or somebody like that. Like somebody with bars and bars. I can tolerate them over whack beats, but it ain't too many. Like Nas is one of my favorites, but I hate his production sometimes and I can't listen.
Yeah, Nas' production ain't never really been the greatest.
Right. Especially over the last 10, 15 years. Like,
True.
You know what I mean? But what makes a classic? The production would be first and foremost for me. Secondly, it would be your approach to these beats. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even if you not, like take an Old Dirty, for example. I didn't look at Old Dirty like he was a lyricist, but he made his style work over RZA's production.
True.
So the concepts were in order. You know what I mean? So I'm going to say production, your concepts and how you choose to approach that production. And then last and not least, but it's kind of like, is your product somehow moving the genre forward? Is it groundbreaking in some sort of way?
Right.
Like that's why I always say there's classic, then there's certified classic. Certified classics to me are albums that others follow. That others follow, that are timeless.
Right.
So though that's how I break it down. Your formula.
Right. Was good. But yeah, man, like that's what I try to tell people also, man. I try to tell them, like, if you're going to consider an album a classic, first of all, like, you know how certain albums drop and people automatically say it's a classic? I'll be like, okay, are you going to be bumping this album the same way you did when it dropped in 10 years?
Exactly.
If you don't get the same feeling that you got 10 years ago when that album came out, it is not a classic. Let's just be real. Now, I understand some albums might be classic to their fans. That's what I try to explain to people too. Because you a fan, so that might be a classic as a fan. But
to you,
right?
You know what I mean?
Right. But as far as the genre goes, as far as the culture goes, it's not a fucking classic. I'm sorry. Matter of fact, we're gonna go with the last 10 years. No, fuck that. That's too far. We're gonna go with the last 5. What's the last classic album that dropped in the last 5 years?
Yo, to be totally honest, by my criteria, there hasn't been one.
5 years, that means it's 2018, so that's what? 2013, right?
Yeah. There are a couple that came close
Forest
to
Hills
me.
Drive was a classic to me.
It's close. It's close.
To me,
it's definitely J. Cole's best work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's close. It's close. But like I said, I wouldn't necessarily compare it to Illmatic or Only Built for Cuban Links or like certain joints. Like I know I wouldn't put that album in that criteria, but it was very good and definitely for the time that it came out in. Yeah, I can see why somebody would consider that a classic. Absolutely.
I mean, okay. The reason why I say it's a classic, to me, you know what I mean. Now I feel like a lot of people be like, yeah, a lot of people be like, no, I don't know, but I listened to that album the same way I did when it came out. That's why it's classic to me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. I'm very biased when it comes to J. Cole being from North Carolina. I'm very biased when it comes to J. Cole. Not gonna lie, because we ain't got no fucking. How many platinum artists come from North Carolina? Hip artists. So, you know what I mean? But,
I dig it. Yeah, I dig it.
But I like J. Cole. You know what I mean? So sometimes I'm a little biased.
Yeah, as me as well. I love J. Cole as well. He a little boring at times, but I like him though.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree. Cause I listen to Cole sometimes. Like, yeah, I don't want to hear this one. You know what I mean? But now let me ask you. Let's be real. Let's just be real. You know what I mean? He's my favorite rapper. You know what I mean? I'm like, God damn it. You know what I mean? But let me ask you this then, because we talking about everything. You know what I'm saying? And anything else that comes up, let me know so we can keep on talking about it. I'm gonna keep you on the line. Fuck it. But Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, the fight or whatever, the scuffle or whatever. What you think, kid?
To me, it's typical. Like, I think, first of all, I think they really don't like each other. So I don't think it's a publicity stunt. Cardi B is just ratchet as fuck, and if you if you throw rocks at her house or take shots, or even if she thinks you taking a shot at her, like, she gonna pop off, man. And this shit with her and Nicki been building up ever since Cardi. Ever since she took that #1 spot. I think it was an issue with the song that they both on with Migos or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Where she didn't want to perform with her. It was something crazy a few months ago. But anyway, long story short, yeah, that's some shit that's been building up for a minute. I would say I think Nicki is too she's too settled in her position to be really fucking with Cardi B. Like, right now, Cardi B is the it girl. Right. And she fighting a battle that she can't win. She's not going to win with the hand. And I think the people at this point would choose Cardi B over Nicki. Like, Cardi is like for the streets right now. And Nicki is for the industry. You know what I mean? And from her record sales, it appears that she's on the way out. So if she's on the way out, she's not going to be making these corporations no money. So they not going to protect her. You know what I mean? And I think she better stick to go ahead and set up her next life with that podcast or whatever the fuck that is. Queen Radio, whatever the fuck that shit is. Go ahead and set yourself up for the future. If you're going to be doing, you know what I mean? I think she would be a dope person on TV or some shit like that, like with her own show or some shit like that. Like, but she need to go ahead and start setting that shit up because her hip hop career is starting to slow down. You know what I mean?
It's slowing down. I don't think her hip hop career is over, but it's not over. It's slowing down. Now, for the record, I will say that Rhapsody is my favorite female artist in the game right now. Again,
mine as well.
When it comes down to North Carolina.
Matter of fact, I'm drinking right now, so I'm gonna give a toast to that.
Oh yeah, I'm drinking.
J-Real,
as you can see.
For Rhapsody, one for Rhapsody, best female in the game right now. Absolutely.
Yes, I would say so. You know what I mean? But I feel like, me personally, I kind of feel like, in my opinion, Nicki Minaj been spoiled by the game. Like, think about it. For a long time, Nicki Minaj had no competition, female-wise, no competition at all. Now that she got a little competition, she's mad. She even got mad at Travis Scott because he got the #1 spot. Like, come on, shorty. Come on. Talking about, well, his baby mama and the baby is what made him go #1. So what?
Even if that's true, what difference does it make?
Right.
He got a machine behind him just like you had a fucking machine behind you. Some of those albums you released, if you did it independently, they probably wouldn't have popped.
True.
You know what I mean?
True. And I'm not gonna lie. I like back in the days, you remember the mixtape Nicki Minaj? The real mixtape Nicki Minaj?
Yeah.
She was fucking fire. Fire. Okay? Fire. To me.
And once again, for the people, we aren't saying Nicki Minaj is garbage as an MC. I think Nicki does have bars. But what we're discussing is her career. And
she's spoiled.
She's taking L's right now.
The game spoiled her, bro. She was getting every single award and everything. You remember like the BET Awards, MTV Awards, all that, when they start talking about like the female genre of or the female part in hip hop, and they start naming all these females, you be like, well, who the fuck is that? Who is that? And then you automatically be like, oh, Nicki about to win this award. Now she got, like I said, now she got competition. It's hip hop, shorty. Come on.
Yeah, every the average hip hop career is 5 to 10 years, man, and then it's like after that, unless you fucking Jay-Z or somebody, like, you know what I'm saying? That's why.
Oh man, okay, that's
I
shots fired to Beyonce.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Unless you
Jay-Z.
really exceptional, you know what I mean. Your career is going eventually it's going to hit a roadblock, and you got to decide what you're going to do next. And I think Nicki is coming up on that. She need to be fucking acting or doing something other than music, because that shit is not going to last. You know what I mean?
But
and that loss to Remy ain't help her neither. You know what I mean?
It did.
So
but let's be real. That's Remy Ma.
She take your L's.
Right. But that's Remy Ma. She ain't no joke. She ain't never been a joke. Never.
Mm-hmm.
They locked her up. How long was Remy Ma locked up? I don't even want to lock her. I mean, 8 years.
On a team? Almost. Yeah.
Damn near 10 years.
Something like that.
Damn near 10 years, and she still came out beasted. That's raw as fuck. You know what I mean? But yeah, baby. But yeah, she got Papoose in her corner. But Remy Ma was hard before she got with him. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah, but she still came out just as hard, and even harder if you ask me, because she came out swinging. But, you know what I mean? I feel like, you know what I'm saying, as far as Nicki goes, keep it real, security should have let their ass fight. Because if you said something about that woman, baby, you deserve it. You gotta catch this fade. Fuck that. I don't know, baby. I don't know. My wife is like, she don't think she said anything like that. I don't know. But if she did, baby,
I heard.
Okay.
I read somewhere it was the friend. It was the friend. Like, one of Nicki's closest friends said it.
Okay.
Now, that's what I read. Now, I don't know, all of this is speculation, but that's what I read.
Okay, well, okay. My wife said that Nicki was saying that Ross said it, and all Nicki did pretty much was like the comment. And at the same time, it's the same way. If I go out here and say, I'm beefing with Jay-Z, and I say Jay-Z's a faggot, and CJ, you go like the comment. That's insinuating
and
that
you
agree.
And I would. For the record, I would like it. But yeah, I would definitely hit the like button on that. Definitely.
But if you go like it, that's saying that, yeah, he a faggot. So if she says something, if Ross says something about her child and Nicki Minaj, who she already knows that Cardi B really don't fuck with you, and then when you go like it, she's automatically gonna be on your ass. And if Ross said that shit, she need to go fight her ass too, because I feel like you don't talk about nobody kids. Fuck them.
Facts. I think Cardi B has every right to be upset. I think Nicki been throwing rocks at her, like, you know what I'm saying, been jabbing at her for a few months.
Facts.
And she get her ass whooped, she deserves to get it whooped. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I think she feels like she can't be touched.
True. They need to bring back
Nicki actually in the past year or so has become very opinionated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At one time, I used to feel like they was picking on Nicki a little bit in the media and stuff like that. But now, Nicki is running her mouth a lot, man.
Cause she's spoiled. Like I said, the game spoiled Nicki, man. To me.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's get to another subject. Like I said, I'm gonna keep you out here. I'm sorry whoever can't call in, because if you want to call in, comment, and then maybe then I'll let you come in. Because a lot of people don't like to call. I don't know. People don't like to talk about it because they so scared that somebody gonna jump on their ass. But anyway, you know how it go. That's why I'm glad I got my homeboy CJ up here, because we be talking and he tell me all the time he don't give a fuck.
Absolutely not, man. I'll wear the black hat. If nobody else gonna say it, I'll say it.
No doubt. But let's talk about Mac Miller for a second, man. Like, damn, man, ODing. Like, it's a lot of that's been going on in hip hop actually for a long time, but before social media. But you know, like with ODB, you know what I mean. They say Pimp C OD and stuff like that,
right.
But you know, like, damn, man, what's going on with our hip hop artists out here ODing, man?
It's the times, man. Like, first of all, hip hop and the drug culture has always been parallel to each other. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even going back in the day, even you could go all the way back to fucking Furious 5, and they had songs like White Lines. You know what I mean? Right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could go back to the early origins of hip hop and find that. You know what I mean? And I just think hip hop is so grown now. And also with the the drugs changing. Like, so whatever is a drug of preference at the time, it's what motherfuckers is doing. Like, you know what I mean? And they not afraid to say that they do it. It's unfortunate that happens, but like throughout music in general, back in the days, like jazz, like a lot of those motherfuckers, Charlie Parker and Dizzy Gillespie, and like motherfuckers have died. They were doing drugs.
They was high as fuck.
You know,
let's keep it real.
Like, so,
and the best music that they made was when they was high as hell.
When they was high.
Ray Charles, another one, addicted to heroin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, God rest a lot of these people's souls, you know what I mean? But Jimi Hendrix, you know what I mean? But, like, do you feel as if, like, do artists have to be high to make this great music, or is it the industry making it?
Oh, no, definitely not,
you
man.
know
That's a hell no.
Or
but it's just,
is it the industry
some
making
people
them do these drugs because they so fucked up in their mind?
All of that is possible. You understand what I'm saying? All of that. Some people just can't deal with the pressures of being in the spotlight. It could be for nerves that keep them, what they feel like is keeping them calm or keeping them creative or whatever the case may be. The only thing is, because it's hip hop, and hip hop is 30-something years old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 40.
So,
yeah,
okay, 40.
Yeah.
So you're looking at this situation differently. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because it's still, compared to the other music, it's still fairly new, and it just happened to be the number one genre of music. So whatever happens in the hip-hop community is put on blast. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had hip-hop artists in the early days that was dying and passing away from different things like that, from drug usage. But the spotlight was never on it like that. So but now, because hip-hop is grown and it's respected throughout the world as a music, now whatever happens in hip-hop gets put on front page. So, rest in peace to Mac Miller, whatever demons he was fighting, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel for his family.
Right.
We send condolences out.
Did Mac Miller have children?
I'm not sure. Like, I really don't know much about son.
Yeah,
I've heard his music before.
Yeah, I've heard some of his music, and I like a lot of his music.
Mac Miller wasn't whack by no means. I'm not sure about his personal life, and you know what I'm saying, but he's definitely one that whatever accolades that he got, he deserved them. And like I said, it's unfortunate that he had to go like that.
You know what I think though? I think that too many artists, hip hop artists, just artists in the game, period, got too many yes men around them. Like, first of all, like, you my bro. CJ, you my dude. If we out here, we on tour, and we doing our thing, and I see you starting to slip into cocaine, I'm gonna check you. Like, I'm gonna take you in the room or something. Like, yo, bro, nah, bro, we ain't going that route. Where your friends at?
Facts.
Like,
Yeah,
everybody out here showing Mac Miller love, and all these rappers that's, you know, OD. Everybody want to talk about drug abuse in the game now. But I'm like, why wait till somebody dies? Like, help them while they here.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
And we have to be more responsible too as artists about what it is that we say. You know what I mean? You know, there is a young person somewhere right now who is falling in love with somebody's music, and more times than not, they are not talking about positive shit.
True.
They're not talking about you know, what you can do to uplift yourself. They either telling you their story and their struggles, or they're talking about turning up and different drug usage and, you know what I'm saying, all that shit like that. And as somebody who grew up in hip-hop culture, I'll be the first one to tell you, like, music can have an effect on decisions that you make. You know what I mean? Like,
It's very influential.
Very influential. So if you're talking about drug usage and shit like that in your rhymes, you responsible for a Mac Miller death. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Not totally responsible, but you have to accept some type of accountability for that.
You play a part in
that.
Yes.
Speaking of somebody, example, Eminem and the crazy shit he was talking about.
And remember when
Eminem
he was
almost
addicted to the pills and everything.
he almost made that shit acceptable, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was the first. This is where I give Eminem credit. You know what I mean? Not to, you know, keep flopping
No,
back
you
forth
good.
topics. But Eminem, I was telling my brother yesterday, he was the first white rapper. Like, in the sense that he wasn't trying. No, well, not. I mean, you had Beastie Boys, Third Base, and cats like that before Eminem. But he was the first one that accepted his whiteness and wasn't trying to be black in his music.
True.
And he talked about shit that most of us wasn't talking about. Like, he was talking about, you know, popping Xannies and shit like that. Like, shit that we had no clue about. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It might be a few now, but back then, I ain't know no black motherfuckers that was fucking popping Xannies and shit like that.
Hell
like,
no, they won't talk about it if they were doing it.
They wasn't talking about it even if they was doing it. So, you know, Eminem is kind of like, you know, he was that one that made a lot of that shit acceptable to America, American youth. That, you know what I'm saying, if you gonna pop pills, it's okay to pop pills. You know what I'm saying? I pop these shit. I'm dealing with this. This shit helps me with my depression or whatever. And from there, you seen the elevation. You know, I have worked with kids that pop mollies, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like,
right,
y'all niggas bug. And you not afraid to say you do that shit? You gonna say you do that on record? Like,
right.
Put me on record. I pop molly, kid.
Right.
It's a term for it. They got a term for it, man. I'm old. I don't know all the terminology, but yo, people not ashamed to say they fuck with these drugs like that, man.
Cause it's cool now. It's cool to be a fiend.
Oh, throw him in the loop. My brother just verified it for me. He said throw him in the loop. That's what they say. Throw me in the loop. So,
wow.
That shit is crazy, man.
Wow.
But you know, like I said, all of that shit is unfortunate. I'm definitely feeling some type of way for, you know, Mac Miller's family, and you know, we just got to do better as a community, as a hip hop community. We have to do better and take some accountability for some of the shit that we say.
True indeed. True indeed. I mean, you are completely right. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy, man, because, you know, like drugs, let's keep it real. Drugs has been a part of hip-hop since hip-hop has been hip-hop. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And I feel like a lot of, like us older cats, we always want to talk about what these young cats be doing, this, that, the other. Well, Raekwon and them was to talk about smoking Moody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
So
just like I said, Eminem, we all have to be accountable when some shit like this happens.
True.
If you are somebody that's being looked up to, then you have a responsibility to your listener.
True.
To your fans. Show them a better way.
You're right. But it's so crazy, man, because like you never really know what a person is really dealing with on the inside. You know what I'm saying? And cause we look at the rappers like, man, he good, man, he got money, he got the girls, he got the cars, man, he good. Why he addicted to drugs? Why he mad? Why he hurt?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you gotta think about their life before music, and you gotta think about their life during music. Like they sacrificing a lot.
That's a fact.
And I see that myself, like doing the show, doing the music, doing production, working a 9 to 5. You know what I mean? And just doing and the engineering contract that I have, like doing so much, I sacrifice a lot of time that I'm not with my family. You know what I mean? Like I could be in the house with my family and not be with my family because I gotta do this. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
And a lot of people, now imagine I'm in the house with my family and not with my family. Now imagine somebody that's always on the road, always overseas, always on tour, always over here, and they never get to see their kids, never get to see their mama. Aunts die, cousins die, people die, can't go to the funeral, all kinds of things that go on in their life. So they gotta self-medicate.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not saying that it makes it right, but damn, you know?
Yeah, this shit becomes overwhelming. Life becomes overwhelming.
Right.
You being introduced to all different types of shit all the time. Like the Temptations movie. Like my man Paul, he wouldn't even take a drink in the beginning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he wouldn't even, they gambling, they doing all that. Paul like, nah. But after a couple of years of that shit and dealing with those pressures, now you like, yeah, pass me that bottle. And you know what I mean? Some people can't handle it, man.
Yeah, it's true.
Some people can't handle it, man.
Question. Let me ask you a question, CJ.
All right, this last one that I gotta make some moves, but shoot.
All right, last question
Let's get it.
before you roll out. In 10 years,
Huh?
where do you see hip hop in 10 years?
I got mixed emotions about that. I mean, because I'm getting older for one. But hip hop as I know it, or as I knew it, doesn't exist anymore. It's a totally different game. At this rate, at what they're doing now, hip hop is not even going to be recognized in 20 years. You're not even going to recognize it. You know what I mean? Wow. Anytime a motherfucker who sings, y'all think he's the best rapper, and you buy his album and fucking 50-60% of that shit is R&B and pop.
Yeah.
And you think that shit is okay, we're not going to be able to recognize our own culture.
True indeed.
And, you know, once those lines, that's why, like, every genre of music has certain rules that make it what it is. You know a rock record when you hear it.
Right.
The elements don't change. You know a jazz record when you hear it. You know a country record when you hear it. You know orchestra or whatever. You know all of that shit as soon as it comes on. Hip hop now,
you don't know what's going on.
You don't know what it is. They done got away. The elements, for me, hip hop elements never change. B-boying, DJing, breaking, and graffiti. You know what I'm saying? Right. And beatboxing as a fifth element, or MCing. Those elements can never change. Because once you start taking away elements, then it's not what it is. That's why I say that shit is not hip hop. People say they doing it for the culture. You're not doing it for the fucking culture. That's not the culture.
Right.
That's rap music. That's the difference between rap music and fucking hip hop, yo. And people can't distinguish the difference. Hip hop doesn't lose its elements.
Go ahead.
Rap music changes.
Go ahead.
So I think hip hop will always exist in some shape, form, or fashion. But as far as mainstream, hip hop is gonna go through what rock went through. Rock was like the number one shit for like 20, 30 years. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you was a rock band, you was almost guaranteed a fucking platinum plat.
Yeah.
And with hip hop, that's kind of like where hip hop went with it. But what ended up happening with rock was the shit changed.
Yeah.
Hip hop started to grow, and then you started seeing rock groups try to incorporate hip hop into their shit. And the hardcore rock fans ended up jumping over to fucking hip hop.
Right.
You know what I mean? So with hip hop, that's what's going on, man. And in 10 years, if we don't start setting some fucking ground rules and subgenres, because some of this shit can be a subgenre of hip hop. You know what I mean? So, but they try to put everything in hip hop in the same boat, in the same category. Like, why is Lil Uzi Vert being mentioned with fucking Nas or Jay-Z? You know what I mean? That shit
don't make no sense. That makes no
sense.
It
doesn't make sense because they don't make the same type of music.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Just like country got alternative rock or whatever, hip hop needs subgenres and say that that's what it is and have categories for that shit. Like, this is the best trap rapper. This is the best da-da-da. Oh,
yeah.
It needs to be something. Like, we all...
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah, we all are not the same, man. And all hip hop, just because you're doing some type of hip hop influenced music, don't make that shit hip hop, man.
True.
And that's my answer. We need some fucking ground rules. We need a fucking a commission to say, is this acceptable in hip hop? And it's not to stop nobody from getting their money. Yeah, you can get your money, but get it over there.
Right.
Don't put a hip hop stamp on it. Don't call your shit fucking hip hop when it's not.
It's not.
Don't say you doing it for the culture when it's not the culture that you doing it for.
True indeed. True indeed. Man, I really appreciate you stopping through, man.
Already, man, we gonna get this thing going. This is what we supposed to been doing.
Yeah,
we gotta get it. We gotta get it together.
This is the start of it, though. See, you ain't even peeping. This is the start of it.
It's the startup, man. The hip hop experience. J Real.
Chill.
And while I'm here, man, when I'm with you, I'm changing my name to Grandmaster CJ Dub, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Grandmaster Cash, Grandmaster Melly Mel. Yo, it's Grandmaster CJ Dub, man.
Okay,
I'm
Grandmaster
here.
CJ Dub. What's good? That's what I'm talking about, baby. We do it for the culture.
All right, bro. Yo, keep holding it down. I gotta start getting ready, man, but hold it down. And me and you definitely gonna build.
All right, Jay, man. Thanks a lot, man. Peace.
Peace.
That right there was the homie, man, CJ Dub. Now known as, formerly known as CJ Dub. Now he's the Grandmaster CJ Dub. You know what I mean? That's what's up, man. But anybody else want to hit me up? I know we had a line tied up for a minute, man. 'Cause we was going in. But got a few more minutes left on the joint. So 919-335-3988. Hit me up, man. We can talk about it. What's up, baby girl? What's wrong? Huh? You want to come over here and say hi? Come on. See, my daughter spoiled to death. Say hello. Say hello. She got her snagger teeth. She got her snagger tooth on. That's my baby right there. Huh? That's daddy's baby right there. All right, baby boy. That's daddy's baby boy, right? All right. Yes, you can. But come over here and watch this. But yeah, man, that's what it is, man. It's hip hop. Anybody want to hit me up? That's 919-335-3988. 919-335-3988. You already know, Ski, man. My daughter, she loves her father so much. I'm glad she does. You know what I mean? Because she's always involved in like when I be like in the studio, beats, engineering, a lot of that. Like she's there. She tells me when songs suck to her too, which is crazy. But yeah, like I said, man, it's so much going on in hip hop, man, and it's crazy. But you know, it's your boy J Real at the Real Hip Hop Show, where hip hop is everything and everything is hip hop, man. We're gonna do this more often. Yeah, shout out to the homie CJ. You know what I'm talking about, aka Grandmaster CJ Dub. You already know how we do ski. It's your boy J Real at the Real Hip Hop Show, where hip hop is everything and everything is hip hop. About to jump up off of this joint unless somebody wants to hit me up right quick. 919-335-3988. If not, I'm about to jump off this joint, man, because I think a lot of y'all scared to come up here and speak. But anyway, it's your boy at the Real Hip Hop Show, where hip hop is everything and everything is hip hop, man. We're going to get up out of here, man, because I already see how that's going to go with y'all. But anyway, yeah, man, the music will be played tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got a lot of dopeness I'm going to play. Let me check this playlist. Who I got? Big Marv, the homie, a.k.a. Split. You know what I'm talking about? Let's see, Play Gone. I got some Earn Money. Got some J Real, of course. Let's see, man. I got a lot. I ain't even going to spoil it. We got a lot of music we're going to play, man. It's your boy J Real at the Real Hip Hop Show, where hip hop is everything and everything is hip hop, man. Thanks to everybody that tuned in, man. I gave y'all a good hour tonight. I really wasn't going to give y'all an hour. I thought I was only going to do like 30 minutes or something like that. I don't know. But I kept on going because I have somebody to help me keep going. So shout out to the homie CJ Dub, you know, talking about the Grandmaster. Let's go, man. It's your boy J Real, man. Peace. Say peace, baby girl. Peace.